Hello everyone. It is December, which means registration for the spring split or spring season for middle school and unified is now open. So we want to be in the competitor dashboard, which is at app.leagueos.gg for our functionality. If you have a team that competed in fall at the high school level that you want to re-register for spring, here's what you need to do. You need to find your school and find that team. So, for instance, maybe the Valorant club team for Snyder. Don't click simply on the top part of this selection. This will show you some team settings that you can manage, but we want to click on the IEN subsection. That will show along the right hand side our status for this particular stage, which is the regular season for Valorant club in this case. All rosters are set inactive currently. What you're going to need to do for varsity and for club to make sure that you want to register to compete, if you had already registered in the fall, is mark your roster active. By doing that, what you're communicating to us is that you want this roster to also compete in spring, having competed in fall. You need to complete this even for varsity titles. So, for instance, here with Snyder's Marvel Rivals varsity team, even though this is a varsity team and we do not normally activate and inactivate them for competition, for registration, since this team had already been registered, we need to mark it as active to show that it will be competing in the spring split of competition. Only teams that are marked as active here will be given schedules for spring, so make sure that you correctly register your high school teams by checking the active switch. If you are a middle school or unified coach, you have not already competed with that team yet this year, that will be a fresh registration. So you need to go to your leagues and click on Indiana Esports Network. This is also the case for any high school team that is competing maybe at varsity or club that did not compete in fall. So if you did not compete in the fall for a specific competition, we need to find that competition and we need to register here. Once you have your team templates created, and there are videos on how to do this, you can simply click the register button, or if you do not have a team template created, you can create one on the right side of this menu. When you are registered, it will correctly show you a check mark and say one of your teams is registered. Again, if you are a returning school, it is not enough to see that one of your teams is registered. If you are returning from fall to play in spring for the same competition, you need to go and register your school by activating the active toggle under your individual team instead of just re-registering the school. Make sure this toggle says active. If you have any questions, we have registration help sessions coming up. Those are linked in the newsletter, and we'll make Discord events for them. The first one is on December 8th. Also, feel free to open up a ticket in Discord or reach out to the board of directors. We're happy to help.